Trust in Japan and trust overseas can be two totally different things.
Today, I'm going to tell you how I found out the hard way.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Come With Me, I Have Candy in My Van kind of episode. We're the hosts. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
And here on our show, we'd like to invite you to be our third friend in this natural English conversation where you can improve your listening, pick up some phrases and words, and get the feeling of English, because that is something you cannot learn from textbooks. We got an awesome website out, everyone. You should check it out. You can become a member of our Next Step community, do some online lessons with me, or even pick up some cool merch.
Yeah.
Today, everyone, we're going to be talking about trust. The definition of trust, everybody, is the firm belief in the reliability, truth, or ability of someone or something. To believe in someone, to believe in something. If you trust your friend to pick you up at the airport because you're going to come and you told them, hey, can you pick me up? They said, yes. You trust, you believe in them that they will come and pick you up. You trust in someone. If you are at a coffee shop and you leave, you're like, oh, can you watch my bag for a second? I just got to run to the bathroom real quickly. You would trust this stranger possibly, or if you're with a friend, to watch your bag. So there are many differences of trust that we see here in Japan that, Adam, live in past 10 years in Japan?
Yeah, 13. I think I entered my 13th year.
And now back in Canada, living in Japan for so long, bits of the society and the culture get infused in his mind to be just normal things. But now you're back in Canada. So that trust factor has changed.
It changed.
In past episodes, everyone, we've talked about, like in Japan, how people will leave their bag like on the train or something to hold their seat so they can run out real quickly to get a bottle of water. Like I've seen that before in a cafe, just leaving all of your things at a table or a food court. Phone. Yeah, leaving it there with nobody around, not even one person to sit down and watch, just their items. Leave it there and then go off. North America, someone would just either steal it or just put it on another table, put it on the floor and be like, you're not here. You can't save your stuff like that. It's not a good way to you put trust into strangers. But in Japan, it happens. Shockingly, right? I think many foreigners coming to Japan will agree that there's a lot of trust, bigger trust that happens within strangers with other people here in Japan. And, that's a good thing. That's really cool that we were able to feel, I guess, free in some ways. That is how things just happen in some countries. Yeah. And in Canada, Adam, recently something has happened where you kind of took maybe for granted. You realized, what trust means or how much you should trust.
We bought a car, basically. And that's really great. It was exciting for me, but I didn't do my hard work at doing what was necessary when buying a used car, not a new car. It's a little bit different with a new car. But I was just thinking about in Japan, how when you buy anything, and MJ can attest to this as well, you figure what they write on the paper and what the rules are concerning that thing are followed to a T.
Yes.
Right? Everything's followed properly. In Canada, when you buy a used car, there's two things that has to be done. It has to be certified and it has to have a safety test. Certified means that it's able to drive on the road, and safety test means it's safe to drive on the road. So I bought this car thinking, okay, the dealer is going to do these things. I trust that the dealer will do these things and I'll be able to drive the car off of the lot and have no problems because everything's done. Safety certified. Great. Yeah, it's done. In the back of my mind, I know there's things that you should do when you buy a used car in Canada, in the US. One, before you buy the car, you should take it to your mechanic to get it checked by your mechanic.
Ooh, okay.
I don't think that happens in Japan. If you buy a used car, the car that you buy is whatever they say it's how it is, right? to drive the car off the lot, they have to do a bunch of things to make it safe for you. Like if there's shack-in, for example, or if there's no shack-in.
Yes,
if there's shack-in, then it means that the car is safe to drive on the road. If there's no shack-in, you have to take it to get shack-in done, or they can do the shack-in. But in Canada, I guess the shack-in would be safety and certified. So the place where I bought the car said they'd do it for me.
Now, when you're buying this used car, because I know in North America, it's not uncommon, it's find someone like a friend of a friend, or even like looking through some listings on a newspaper or online, or even driving and in a parking lot, there's a car that says for sale and you contact the number. You can sell a car normally, random person to another random person.
Oh,
in
yeah,
your
for
case,
sure.
Your case was...
My case was from a used car dealer.
Okay.
But to go back, so I'm going to the dealer. I'm thinking this is a business. They will have the things that they said done. I trust them because it's a business. They're in business to sell cars to people.
They're not going to do anything bad.
They're not going to do anything bad. Come on. It's a business. Now.
Oh, no.
I bought the car, drove the car, 30 kilometers in. I'm starting to smell some weird things.
Oh, no.
40 kilometers in. Things are leaking out of the car. 50 kilometers in, things are breaking. So I brought the car back. But when I came back home, my mom was home and she had her friend home who was like an old man. And he was telling me, you can't trust people these days. It's weird. You can't trust people. And my mom always tells me, you shouldn't trust people these days. My sister, you shouldn't trust people these days. You shouldn't be so nice. I'm like, where is all the trust? Why can't I trust people? Like, if I put my trust in you, you should reciprocate that by allowing me to trust. I shouldn't have to wait with like a body shield for you to stab me and say, okay, maybe I can take off my body shield now. I should be able to be like, hey, what's up? Like, I know you're not going to stab me. And that's where I feel like today, in these days in Canada, when I would be kind of a person who would trust somebody 100% first. I would trust them. I'd give them all my trust. And then if they did something bad to me, the trust would be down. That's how I was in Japan. But now I feel like maybe I should start with zero trust and let them give me the reason to trust them. MJ,
I think,
how do you feel?
Well, I feel bad because, it sounds like in some ways, not fully scammed, but there's some problems with the car. It sucks. I feel bad for you because again, that would probably happen to me too, because you made a really good point of the different cultures and how we start this trust with people. And I feel like in Japan, like that's what it is. Like you mentioned, like you start off trusting everybody. And if somebody backstabs you, then, then it's done. Or, what something has to be fixed. They have to apologize or whatever to gain your trust again. But in North America, possibly other countries as well, it's more on the edge of, yes, you don't have anyone's trust. You're up on guard at all times because everyone around you is looking to take advantage of you, to scam you in some ways. So that's why everyone, whenever somebody comes knocking at your door, a salesperson, Westerners would be like, no, like not even open the door. What? No, close. Someone's calling. Hi, I'd like to talk with you about your car insurance. Bam. You don't even say no, thank you. You don't be nice because we're on this it could just be my area, living next to New York.
It's not.
Where you don't care or you should not give them any space to be nice because then that kind of lets your guard is down. So you have to have this shield up all the time. And the person has to prove to you that they can trust you. We all kind of get some tough skin, which is sad because, a lot of these countries, hey, well, Mamoru in Japan, this is one great thing where for the most part, of course, there's, plenty of sagi, scam, but the percentage of the scams I feel is a lot more in North America, which thus makes it kind of sad to see that, Adam, you had to face hard facts, reality.
I didn't have my guard up.
So we don't want to scare everyone about like going out to overseas or, going out and buying a used car or anything. There's plenty of good people out there. But at the same time, you kind of got to keep your street smarts. Your spidey sense always needs to be up and aware.
I guess trust is earned in North America and trust is given in Japan.
Let us know what you think in the comments, everyone. Do you trust at the beginning, or does someone have to gain your trust?
Yeah.
Subscribe to the channel if you like this and hit that like button if you enjoyed our conversation.
We'll see you
on the next step.